Let's see action. Let's see people. Let's see freedom. Let's see who cares. Take me with you when you leave me. And my ship behind the sail. I have learned no to burn me. Avatar has worn my feet. Take me with you. Let me see you. Time and life can breathe. Everything is nothing is. Lead the people, hold the answers. Break the fences, nothing is. Let's see.
All right, we're back. It is Eric Arnold here in his sports barn, and it is Tuesday, where are we? The 16th of November, Tuesday, the 16th of November. So we got some action for you here. We got, 3 different games, one for Tuesday, one's for Wednesday, and one for Thursday. So last weekend wasn't bad. You know, I had 40 games. I know everybody's going, 40 games? Oh my goodness, that's so many. I think there's sound logic behind that. I felt good about him. I did. I said I predicted it felt like 23 wins, 17 losses. Well, we did 23 wins and 15 losses, and 2 of them were pushes. So, hey, I was right on there with that. Would have liked to have done better, but hey, 23 and 15, we'll take that all day long, especially considering the week before was an absolute disaster. So we did a little different last week where we actually tried to look at the numbers as far as the money coming in, how the line is moving, who's betting on what, trying to be with the in crowd, the smart money, trying to be with the bookie if that's possible, and not be with the public necessarily. So I think we did a decent job of that. I know we flipped some picks that would have been losers and turned them into winners by going with the smart money. So maybe this is something we can use going forward here that perhaps will up our winning percentage, which for the season stands at a very mediocre 53%. I mean, I guess that tells you we're making money, but not much, hardly any. It's been a grind. But did I mention it's a 10-year project? That we're teaching ourselves to win here in the barn. I think we've made definitive progress in baseball, that we think the model in baseball is starting to pay off. Now in college football, we're still trying to dial it in, but we're getting closer. The last week was an encouraging week. So good. What else is going on? Like I said, we got 3 picks for you coming up. I guess anybody that follows the news, I guess, is waiting for this Rittenhouse trial, waiting for the verdict there. As I stand here at approximately, I don't know, what time is it? Oh, it's approximately 2:15 Eastern time. Still no verdict. What do I think should happen? I think he should be acquitted on all charges without question. What do I think will happen? Well, I don't know. Every minute that goes by without him being acquitted, I think we're getting more and more into a hung jury type thing. Will he be convicted? Oh, man. I mean, I would like to think that that's not possible, but anything's possible, I guess. So we'll just have to wait. That's all we can do. So, what else should we talk about? Anything else happened sports-wise here lately? I don't know. Probably has, and I'm just unprepared to talk about it. So let's just get to the 3 picks. Tonight we got Western Michigan against Eastern Michigan. Do they play for something? Is it, it seems like there should be a trophy there when you got Western and Eastern Michigan knocking heads. And there probably is some kind of trophy. I just don't know what it's called. Well, we're going to take Western Michigan. Everything seems to line up here. The money seems to be such that I think the people in the know think Western Michigan's the play. Eastern Michigan didn't play well last week against Ohio. Western Michigan played like shit against Akron. But I think there's more there. There's more in the tank for Western Michigan. This is a team that beat Pitt. They beat Pitt. Pitt is one of the top 20, I would say they're a top 25 team in the country. And Western Michigan beat them. So the ceiling for Western Michigan, I think, is much higher than it is for Eastern Michigan. So if we get any kind of decent play all out of Western Michigan, I think they're going to cover that 5.5 easily. So that's the thinking there, that Western Michigan's just better, that they just have more talent. Hey, it's good as reasoning as any, right? Tomorrow, Central Michigan, Ball State. We like Central Michigan here. We think that this is Ball State. I looked at that team relatively closely for a play earlier in the season that we lost. Ball State lost. We had them and they lost. They are a heavy senior-laden team, and they're just not having a great year. I think they're basically eliminated from the MAC championship hunt already. There's 2 games to go, and these guys are already out of it. It's been said that some teams get better as you get deeper into the season, and then some teams get worse. Now, I would say it's easier, more obvious, to find the teams that are getting better. That seems to me to be teams that are young, are gelling. You would think most teams would get better as at the beginning of the year, no one knows each other. It's all kind of new, and then you kind of get the feel of playing together, and there's chemistry, and now suddenly we're getting better. The teams that get worse, I think Ball State could be that type of team. In other words, I got all these seniors, and some of these are fifth-year seniors, these guys that came back just to play one more year of football because they could due to the weirdo COVID rules. So, all right, I'll do one more year of wind sprints, one more year of weightlifting, one more year of push-ups, just to have that chance to hoist a trophy. Well, that's gone now for these guys, all gone now. So I'm kind of thinking this just might be, the life raft sinking in the middle of the ocean because it punched a hole in it, and the air is just coming out of the raft. So I think Ball State could be coming off a just debilitating loss last week at Northern Illinois, where that pretty much was their chance to contend for the MAC championship at DeKalb. Is that how you pronounce it? DeKalb, Illinois, Northern Illinois. They lost in the last minutes, and it's got to deflate Ball State. So I think Central Michigan definitely to play here. And then Thursday, Louisville came through big for us on last Saturday. Our rationale was let's not play a dome team outside in the bitter cold weather. Boy, that worked. Syracuse scored 3 points. Who knew? Duke has been just roadkill. Or just kill. They're killed on the road. They're killed at home. They're just killed. They're just dead men walking. They give up 50 points a game practically. If you're giving up those kind of points, suddenly only having to cover 19.5 may not be that difficult. I think you just got to take Louisville here. Duke is just not good. Their defense is just not good. And their offense is inconsistent. So if Duke has one of those games and they give up 7 touchdowns, they're gonna they're going to have to score some points to cover almost 20. So we'll take Louisville. So those are our picks. That's what we got. I guess we'll go back to wait for the Rittenhouse verdict, I guess. I may shoot another video here. More thoughts on that. Don't know. At any rate, we'll have another video college football wise, probably Friday, with the card, if you will, seeing how many we'll have. So, we're getting into it now, really. I guess all the big players are still in it. Cincinnati continues to look good as Notre Dame continues to win, and no one's beaten Notre Dame but Cincinnati. So Cincinnati does just enough to stay undefeated, and then they're there. You have to consider them. So I'm trying to think if anything else significant happened over the weekend. Any big contenders got knocked out? I guess not. So big week here, Ohio State. They've got Michigan State. Michigan State with a chance to get back into the playoff hunt by beating Ohio State. That could happen. I don't think it will, but it could. And other than that, Alabama has a difficult game possibly with Arkansas. That could be one of those sneaky games where Arkansas suddenly gives them a game. I forget who Georgia has. But we'll know all this by Friday. So, good, great, hey, thanks. Hit the like. I guess you get two choices. Do nothing or hit the like button. I haven't even checked the videos. I haven't even checked them. Is it true that YouTube did rip the dislike button off of everything now, or is it just there's no dislike button on Democrat videos? They might as well just do that. I mean, why hide it, YouTube? You be who you want to be. Don't hide it. Don't lie. But anyway, good, great. We'll talk to you later. Eric Arnold signing off.